In the world of business, making the right decisions can lead to tremendous success. Throughout history, there have been some outstanding choices that have shaped industries and companies for the better. In this video, we will explore 10 of the best business decisions of all time. These decisions have not only generated significant profits, but have also left a lasting impact on the business world. The video is going to be interesting, so make sure to watch the video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Number 1. Amazon bet on voice recognition. In 2011, Amazon made a smart move by betting on voice recognition technology. Back then, some Amazon executives heard a pitch for a unique concept: a household device that could understand your voice commands, play music, provide news updates, and even allow you to order products from Amazon, all just by talking to it. While some team members were skeptical about the effort it would take to create this device, Amazon's CEO, Jeff Bezos, had faith in the idea. Fast forward 4 years, and the result was the Amazon Echo, a groundbreaking device that changed the way we interact with technology. It went on to become a major success and laid the foundation for the smart speakers we use today. Number 2. Walmart. Sam Walton's decision to hold Saturday morning. It's difficult to picture a world without Walmart, but before it became one of the biggest companies globally, the CEO and founder, Sam Walton, introduced a unique idea known as Saturday morning meetings. During these meetings, all employees would gather at the company's headquarters early on Saturday mornings to discuss what products were selling well, what wasn't, and any issues or good news that had come up during the week. This practice allowed Sam Walton to stay closely connected to the daily operations of his stores, and it kept his team highly focused on what mattered most. Today, Walmart boasts more than 10,000 stores, including Sam's Club, and generates a whopping $447 billion in annual revenue. Number 3. Nordstrom's fantastic customer service. During the challenging times of the Great Depression, Everett, Elmer, and Lloyd Nordstrom made a bold move by acquiring their father's small shoe store. Determined to succeed despite the dismal economic conditions, the brothers introduced a remarkable and incredibly generous return policy. They promised to accept returns on any product without asking questions. There's even a famous story of a customer in Alaska returning a tire, even though Nordstrom had never sold tires. Number 4. Samsung sending star employees to key postings around the globe. A South Korean technology company made a big choice 20 years ago that is still very important to its success today. This company, called Samsung, came up with a creative way for their best workers to take time off. As part of this one-of-a-kind program, these top workers were sent to faraway places around the world for a whole year to learn local culture and business practices. This follows Japan's quick modernization practices in the 19th century. The results of this choice have been amazing. Samsung's continued success as one of the top 20 names in the world is due in large part to this. This risky move not only rewarded and encouraged their smart workers, but it also helped Samsung stay strong in the tough global market. Number 5. GE created corporate universities to train future business leaders. In the year that Jack Welch became CEO and chairman of General Electric, GE, he took a bold step by letting go of over 100,000 employees, which accounted for a quarter of the company's workforce. At the same time, he made a significant financial commitment of $50 million to create Crotonville, GE's executive campus. This move had 2 main goals. First, to heavily support and nurture GE's most exceptional employees, and second, to establish a place where people could gather and hear the company's message directly from its leadership. Number 6. George Lucas. Taking $350,000 pay cut for Star Wars in exchange for rights. Before George Lucas came up with the idea for Star Wars in 1971, he was a director with just 2 movies to his name: THS 1138 and American Graffiti. American Graffiti did well, earning Lucas the chance to make Star Wars and a bigger paycheck of $500,000. However, the studio didn't think Star Wars would succeed. Lucas agreed to work for $150,000, but asked for 2 things: to keep the merchandising rights and the rights to any sequels. In those days, sequels weren't common. The studio agreed, and the rest is history. Star Wars became a huge hit, earning billions of dollars, and Lucas owned it all until 2012 when he sold it to Disney for $4 billion. Now he's worth $5.1 billion. Number 7. Mark Zuckerberg, not selling Facebook to Yahoo for $1 billion. After only 2 years, Facebook had about 8 million users in 2006. It was still a new social networking site. Early backer Peter Thiel said that even though it was making $30 million, it wasn't making a profit. Yahoo made a deal to buy Facebook at that time for an amazing $1 billion. Thiel told Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, that he owned a quarter of the company and had a lot of money that he could use. But Zuckerberg, who is 22 years old, said, "I don't know what I could do with the money. I'm going to make another social networking site. I like the one I have now." In 2016, Facebook made an amazing $27.6 billion in sales, and Mark Zuckerberg's net worth had grown to about $59.4 billion. Number 8. Netflix, focus on streaming and move away from DVD shipping business. Over 25,500 people worked for Blockbuster, a large video rental business, in its 8,000 stores and 6,000 DVD vending machines in 2000. They were worth $3 billion and made $500 million a year. Around 2005, their worth went up to $8 billion. At the same time, Netflix was just getting started. Customers first got DVDs and then could watch videos over the internet. It was 2007 when Netflix sent out its 1 billionth DVD and started providing videos online. Blockbuster stayed in its stores while Netflix grew. Blockbuster could have bought Netflix for $50 million in the late 1990s, but Blockbuster turned it down. Netflix made $945 million and had 29.4 million streaming users around the world by 2013. The Netflix CEO said that giving people the ability to watch their entertainment right away was what made it work. There were 93.8 million paid Netflix subscribers in 2017, and the service made $8.8 billion. Number 9. Henry Ford, increasing employee wages to $5 a day. In 1914, many people queued outside Henry Ford's factory in Detroit to grab an incredible opportunity, earning $5 a day for 8 hours of work, which was more than twice the normal factory wage and 1 hour less than the standard 9-hour workday. Ford offered this higher pay to keep a stable and skilled workforce. He understood that to retain workers handling the pressure of his assembly line, he needed to compensate them fairly. Additionally, it's believed that Ford's decision to increase wages aimed to expand his market, as well-paid workers could afford to buy the cars they created. This move eventually played a vital role in shaping the middle class as we know it today. Number 10. Apple, bringing back Steve Jobs. In a small garage in 1976, Steve Jobs and his friend Steve Wozniak began Apple. In 1981, Apple went public and made the Fortune 500 list. Jobs did start a company, but he had to leave it in 1985. Jobs began 2 more businesses while he was away, Next Computers and the Graphics Group, which later became Pixar. Pixar did very well, especially after they teamed up with Disney. Jobs became Disney's biggest shareholder when the company bought Pixar. Apple bought Next for $427 million in 1997, which brought Jobs back to the company he helped start. In July 1997, he became CEO. The board's choice to hire Jobs again, even though they had fired him 10 years before, led to amazing new products from Apple. In 2017, Apple reported an annual revenue of $214 billion. That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed watching the video. Give this video a thumbs up and follow us for more content. Thank you.